134,000 equity that is happening live. You can see over here it's happening live, and I'm also gonna close some of my trades. I want to secure some of my profits and show you guys how I'm able to grow this account. I'm gonna close 0.5. You can see over here it's approaching month end, and I want to be able to make my withdrawals. So I'm growing the account. You can see that's the profits I made. It just give me an update live. We have broken outside of our bearish trend, so now we have a strong possibility of pushing towards the upside.
A fucking goat outside.
It's just a goat.
No, it's a fucking goat.
What's up guys, hope you guys are all good. In this video I'm going to show you how to do the exact same process that I used to grow this account to $22,800 running right now, taking the account from $14,900. and obviously I've been trading this account, and the account started from $12, and I've been growing the account gradually like so. So I want to show you guys how I was able to catch this crazy swing GBP/USD trade over here that helped me grow this account, that actually gave me this swing opportunity. I'm going to teach you guys the process that I used of focusing on a long-term basis that will help you minimize risk and be able to maximize profits. As you guys know, whenever we trade, we always back test and we apply our strategy on real accounts. You can see over here, this is how we're able to catch this trade. It was in an overall bullish trend, and we took our entry after hitting this support structure that is over there. Once the market was able to cross the structure, we're able to take our trade over here, then the account continued like so. This is the exact same process that I want you guys to see. When I take it to the daily time frame, you can see over here we took our entry, and you know the best rule when it comes to trading is to tighten your stop loss. So we tighten our stop loss and put the stop loss above entry and gave the market enough room to run. And obviously we took our second entry as well, and obviously the second entry we were assisted by our strategy. Over here you can see this how we're able to catch our trades. We took our first entry, second entry by being able to use the FS code strategy. But I'm going to teach you guys how to do that completely for free in this video, to know how to apply price action and how to understand how liquidity works, right? Which is the strategy that we use. So with this strategy guys, you can see I'm looking for another entry of USD CAD that has a possibility of giving me another possible long-term sell. You can see over here we're in an overall bearish trend, and I'm expecting a reversal at this trade, but I also have a stop loss protecting my trades if I'm incorrect. Tighten my stop loss. If I'm incorrect, I'm going to be taken out. And you can see the loss size on this account, because I'm still testing the trade, the loss size is still relatively small compared to this particular account. But I want you guys to see something that I did on this account over here, on this account, and that is strategy that I want to teach you guys. From taking the account from 20,000 rands that we deposited in the account, and we're able to grow 59,200 rands profits with a running equity of 134. I'm going to show you guys how we're able to catch this trade by using the same trade that we caught over here, and that is a trade of gold trade. I want to show you guys how to apply the skills that we're using on this account over here. This is the account I've been trading that started from 20,000 rand. I can show over here as well. Obviously, this is the trade that we closed today because we've hit the high of our trend, and I'll show you guys how we're able to maximize our trades by knowing on when to close some of our profits and to be able to grow the account. You can see this account, when I take it to a month, because I've been trading it for a while, it started from 20,000 rands, and this is the profit that you see that we made. This is 59,200 rands that I made on this account, and that is the same amount that you saw. I did take a crazy loss on this account as well. However, loss are part of the game, and overall I'm able to grow this account and be able to come back from this account. You can see that's the same trade that we took, and we're currently running the equity of 134,000 equity that is happening live. You can see over here it's happening live, and I'm also going to close some of my trades, right? I want to close some of my trades because we've hit the high. I want to secure some of my profits and show you guys how I'm able to grow this account. I'm going to close 0.5, of which that's 12,000. Help me increase the account a lot. You can see over here it's approaching month end, and I want to be able to make my withdrawals. So I'm growing the account. You can see that's the profits I made. It just give me an update. This is the current highest high of this account, and obviously that is the overall profits that I just made. Just give you guys a live update over here. Obviously it's a live account that I'm currently trading with a 1:1000 leverage, and for today I actually closed 33,000. just for today, guys, meaning that we're able to grow the account. Obviously, there were days whereby I was able to take a loss. Not all days can be profitable, but overall, the other days have been profitable, and that will help me increase my overall risk to reward ratio and my overall win rate. So I want to show you guys how to apply the same process that I used, that I was able to grow this account by actually executing this long-term trade for gold, and teach you guys which one is the correct approach if you're looking to enter trades like this, have minimum risk, and be able to maximize your accounts on a long-term basis. Because I've seen that risk management is very important. If you want to be a professional trader, you need to have a psychology of a winning trader, and risk management helped me see that focusing on such lot sizing will help me grow account a lot more safer without growing the account. Because the moment you start winning a lot, you start increasing your lot size, and I saw that increasing my lot size actually got me to losses. I continued from how I started. That is the exact same process that I want to teach you guys today, that I want you guys to learn watching this video. I want to teach you guys starting from A to Z, how to apply the same strategy and how to apply the exact same mindset that I've used. That I want to give you guys the tips on how to do the exact same thing to grow this account up to this level. As you can see, guys, this is really crazy. We do have the history over here, and I want to teach you guys how to do the same thing. Make sure you watch the video until the end. Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome once again. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys first the strategy on how we're able to grow this account using proper risk management. And obviously, guys, I took a huge drawdown that I also want to talk about on this account, whereby it's part of your psychology. I want to help you guys learn from the psychology lessons that I've also learned, of which it happens to most traders. You can see I was winning a lot of trades back to back, and then I had something that we called a euphoric moment. When you have euphoria is when you win one trade after the other, then you become too confident and you end up increasing lot sizing. And I believe many people also go through this, especially if you're already a trader. You might see that you're using a working concept that has been winning, and the moment you start winning a lot, you want to now start increasing lot size. You want to start putting more risk on your account because you want to flip or you want to grow your account as quick as possible. But usually that's where a lot of people blow. So I've also learned, and I've also found a way to combat that issue that can help you know how to grow your account without imposing a lot of risk. And I'm going to be showing you guys a breakdown of this trade over here on the mobile app, showing you guys when we took the entry, how we executed the entry, and how it played out overall. Hi there, guys. Today I'm going to be taking my Euro AUD trade. As you can see, it's 4:30. I'm going to be taking a high probability trade. So for this particular trade, guys, it's a trade that is most likely to respect my setup because I've been waiting for this trade. And as you guys know, whenever we analyze, we always start from a higher time frame, then we go towards the smaller time frame. So as you can see already over here, guys, the market has actually broken outside of our bearish trend, right? So this is Euro AUD. I'm going to go ahead and put another trend line at the top to show you that we have broken outside of our bearish trend. So now we have a strong possibility of pushing towards the upside, and this is the level where we want to exit before that. And we also have bounced off on the support. This is where our support structure is at the bottom here, confirming our high probability trade. I'm willing to lose around 2.5 to 3,000 rands on this particular trade, but I have a high risk to reward ratio, which will help me to be able to get to grow the account. So I'm gonna take my first trade on this account, and I'm taking multiple trades. Then I'm gonna set my stop loss. Every stop loss will be tighter than the first, because the overall loss that I'm gonna be calculating for this particular trade will be 2.5 to 3,000 for a high risk, high reward trade. Usually I'm aiming to lose 1%, but since this is a high probability trade, I've also checked on our FX Go strategy. We can therefore set all our targets. I'm going to set my target, and then we'll see how the trade plays out. For this last target that you guys see that I'm putting over here, this is the target whereby I'm going to let the trade run overall. So I'm hoping to hit take profit on this particular trade. So now, guys, as you can see, we're back again right now, showing you guys where I took my trades. Now I want to do the strategy breakdown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay from when we took the trade and show you guys the psychology of a trader, how we went about taking this trade and how the trade went, right? We have three types of probabilities when you take an entry. We have a low probability trade, we have a medium probability trade, and we also have a high probability trade. Now, in order for you to identify a high probability trade, is that you need to see a few things happening. We can see that on this particular trade, the market has broken outside our bearish trend, and over here we had a breakout So this is where we're expecting the market to give us a reversal towards the upside and eventually get out at this particular level over here. So I'm gonna continue playing the trade and let's see how the trade played out so you guys can learn a thing or two. Then from here, guys, I'm also gonna give you the breakdown on how to look for such specific entries. As guys can see, the trade was executed. It first went to losses, but obviously it was hitting the support structure that we have over here. After this blue candlestick and the market closed over here, I already knew that the market was already confirmed for going for buys. Then we were able to hold the trade and then it continue playing like so. One thing I can tell you guys, when it comes to Forex, you need to have the patience to let your trade run. More especially if you want to protect your trades, you can always move stop loss, tight stop loss above entry at this particular level. Let's say you protect some of your profits, you take out your profit, and then you let your last trade run to hit your last target, right? As you guys can see, if you have a tight stop loss right at the entry, you can still be protected from such wicks because the market will also try to take you out before it continues with the overall direction. And that is basically the breakdown of Euro AUD that we took the buy trade on. And this is where we got out because we saw that this was previously a very strong resistance. So whenever you enter a trade, you need to have an entry strategy. You need to have a stop loss placement where you know you're going to exit your trade in loss. And you also need to have an exit strategy in wins. Know when to exit in wins, because we can see that for this particular market over here, this has been a very strong resistance even from the past. So the market is likely to reverse at this level. So if I'm looking for another entry, I'm going to wait for the market to break this structure, retest, then I want to take another entry. As you guys can see, overall, the market did not give us that structure. That is why we ended up leaving the trade as it is, because the market failed to break this very strong resistance over there. So that's what happened with this trade, and that is why we are out of the trade. So now let's talk about the psychology behind trading. Guys, there's a few things that you need to know if you want to be profitable overall, especially when it comes to maximizing your trades, how to handle your wins and how to handle your losses. Most of the time, I've seen people that once they have a trade and their trade is in losses, a lot of people have hope. You have hope that the market will reverse in your favor and you end up adding more trades on your losing trade. And that will end up leading you guys to losses, mainly because adding trades to a losing trade will cause you to have more losses. But if you add trades on your winning trade, that'll help you have more wins. So you need to start focusing on your losses and be able to focus on your wins, because a lot of people, when it comes to profits, guys, like you can see how the market play around a lot of people become fearful in profits and they become hopeful in losses. If the trade is going against you, don't add more trades, let it take you out. It's fine. You wait for a better trade. Don't be hooked up on a particular trade. Next up with GBUSD, I want to show you guys what happened with GBUSD, why we exited our trade quickly as well. Like we told you guys, you must always have an exit strategy, know when to hold a trade and when not to hold a trade. So I want to show you guys what happened with this trade. You can see already when we were analyzing this trade, we're analyzing this trade from a higher time frame. We always use a top-down analysis whereby we start from a higher time frame, then we dive in deeper towards the smaller time frame. So if I look at this trade on a daily chart, I can see that from the daily chart, we saw that the market is in a bullish trend. And with the bullish trend, we have an impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move. We're expecting the market to give us a correction. But what does our rules say? Our rules are, if you are looking to sell in a bullish trend, make sure that that sell is a scalp sell. You don't want to find yourself holding a sell in a bullish trend, mainly because the market will overall go bullish. So we can see that the market respected the overall trend. That is why we took a sell scalp. But should the market have been able to cross below the structure here, would have been able to continue with our trade. But the market failed to cross the structure. We do not have a 1 hour candlestick closing below the structure in order for us to look for continuous sell. So now let me break it down a bit more for you guys and bring it towards the 4 hour time frame. As you can see over here, in a 4 hour time frame, what happened was the market gave us a bullish trend. With the bullish trend, the market broke outside, gave us a retest, and we took our entry upon confirmation of this structure here, right? Once we're able to break this structure below, that is where we're looking for our entry. And obviously, guys, we also highlighted our previous resistance, knowing that usually once we have a resistance, it's most likely that that resistance can become a potential support. So us knowing that this resistance was also a significant area, this is the area whereby we knew that the market could reverse at this level. So this means that in order for us to look for continuous sell, we need to see the market breaking below this structure, having a candlestick closing below this structure in order for us to look for a continuous sell towards the downside. However, the market gave us a push towards the downside, and once it came back up, we had a candlestick closing above our previous resistance, and we knew that the market could be reversing, so we decided to close our trade. I can give you guys a breakdown as well and show you a bit what happened in replay. The market was running like so. As you can see, the market was moving towards the downside, and in order for us to look for a continuous sell, there's certain things that we need to see happen in order for us to look for oral sells. Like you see over here, this market looked like it was going all the way towards the downside, but it reversed. After reversing, we then had a candlestick closing at the top. This candlestick closing at the top is notifying us that the market will not be able to cross the structure. That is how we're able to close the trade and then look for the next trade. So this trade was just a scalp, and that was just a breakdown. One of the most important things is to also know when to exit, have an exit strategy. I didn't have to have this trade run and close me in losses in order for me to see that the trade has been invalidated, because most of the time, guys, one of the most important things you need to know is it's important for you to protect your trades that are already in profit so that they don't become losses. If already a trade was in a win and you can see that the market is reversing, you can even close at your entry and look for a better entry elsewhere. As you guys already see, we took the first entry to take profit, we took the second entry, we closed in profits. Already I was feeling more confident, and this got me to a place whereby I wanted to over risk. As you guys know, whenever we analyze, we always start from a higher time frame to see what is happening in the overall market so that we can see what to expect. You can see already, guys, for gold, we're looking at gold from a higher time frame, and you can see that we're in an overall bullish trend. So if we're in an overall bullish trend, then that means that I'm looking for overall buying opportunities. So if I'm looking for overall buying opportunities, the only thing that I need is to find my entry. So you can see already gold is in a bullish trend that we have over here. So now taking it a bit more deeper towards the 4-hour time frame, we can see that gold was playing around inside this region, and once the market started playing around this area here, we saw that we're in a consolidation. So there were two possible things that were supposed to happen at this area over here. The market would either break towards the upside, of which that will confirm a continuation towards the upside, or alternatively, if the market is ranging in a consolidation, the market could either break towards the downside, and that will lead to an overall cross towards the downside. So that's the first thing that you need to know, what happens in a consolidation. The market stayed playing around a lot, and I'll show you guys how we went about looking for our entries. Let me show you guys what happened in order for us to take this loss. The first loss that we took on gold, I'm gonna replay a bit and show you guys how we came about looking for our particular entries. As you guys can see, at this particular time, the market was playing around a lot, and we saw that the market is actually pushing towards the upside. The market was in a ranging market, and the moment we got this double bottom over here, we got the double bottom over here, gave us a confirmation that the market is now trying to push towards the upside and forming a possible bullish trend. The market came to test the support, and we're looking to take our first entry upon a retest of this structure to continue with the bullish momentum. And this is what happened. The market came and it opened our entry, right, and it took us out, showing us that the market was not ready for buys. The only thing that I did wrong here, guys, was that I understand that loss are part of the game. That is one thing that you guys also should understand, that you will not win every trade, but as long as you see the same concept, you just have to try again. So the only thing we did wrong here, specifically on this account, was increasing the lot size after taking multiple wins. I increased lot size and I took a major drawdown. And obviously, guys, the only thing that matters when it comes to Forex is how much you lose when you're wrong and how much you win when you are right. As long as you have that mindset, you'll be able to know that it doesn't matter if you have any losses, just focus on the next 1,000 trades. As long as you apply the same analogy, as long as you apply the same rules, if the market takes you out, you can apply the same rules on the next trade, and eventually you will catch your trade. How to maximize your profits on this particular trade that we took here on gold. So you can see already on this trade, the market took us out and it was a rejection on gold. Then over there, we started looking for another possibility of entry. We really see the market giving us a retest from this particular level. When you see the market showing us that the market is unable to break below the structure. Should the market break below the structure, we'll then look for possible sells. But if we're able to stay above the structure, then we'll look for buys, right? Because we do not lead the market, we simply follow. That is the approach that you need to have. So you can see the market started playing around. So once we came back here, gave us a retest, we took our first entry of gold, stop loss, take profit in place, and then want to be able to maximize a possible swing trade. How do you go about maximizing a swing trade, guys? A lot of people think that once you enter a trade, that trade is a swing trade. That is not how a swing trade works, guys. A swing trade is a trade that you hold for a long time and you're able to maximize profits on a single trade. Once you execute a trade, you need to get to a point whereby you need to move stop loss above entry and let the trade run. That will help you maximize your profits, because I've seen most of the time when it comes to Forex, guys, you're gonna go through 3 stages. The first stage is obviously you are trading and you are losing. You're having more losses than wins, right? Let's say this is your loss, then you win small, you have a big loss, you win small, you have a big loss, you win small, you have a big loss, and eventually lose your account. That is the first stage of trading. Then from there, we teach you how to manage your loss, have a stop loss, have a take profit. Then from there, once you manage your losses and you've improved your technical skills and your trading psychology, you'll end up going to the second stage, and that is the survival stage. You're not really seeing any profits. You basically make profits and you lose profits. You make profits, you lose profits. You are eventually stuck. But in order for you guys to break outside this second stage over here, you need to get to a stage whereby you are now able to maximize profits. How do you maximize profits? You always make sure that you have a stop loss in place, right? Meaning that I can have a big win, but my losses will be small because I have a stop loss in place. A loss takes me out, but I'm still overall winning. I can have another big win, have a loss, big win, loss, but overall I'm winning because now I'm protecting my trades. Because one thing you need to understand, guys, is if you're trading, right, trading the market, you're having a lot of wins, a lot of wins, a lot of wins, but you don't have a stop loss, right? You don't have this protective area that we have over here. That one loss can eventually blow your entire account because you do not have a protective layer, which happens on the third stage, knowing that you need to protect your profits. You must always have a stop loss in place in order for you to avoid blowing your account. Let me give you guys an example. Let's say you are a boxer, right? And when you are a boxer, you land 10 clean punches, but you only hit with 1 punch and you're knocked out. Is that really a fair fight? It's not a fair fight, mainly because you need to be able to handle the punches, guys. You need to be able to handle the losses. You can't tell me you want to win 10 trades, but you only 1 loss blows your account. Then you are more of a gambler than a trader. When it comes to trading, you need to learn how to maximize your trades, and you need to learn on how to protect your profits. You need to have a stop loss for your trades so that you're not able to blow your account. That is very important if you want to be a profitable trader. So now, guys, how we went about taking this trade over here, we can see already the market gave us a retest on this structure over here, came back and gave us another retest. We're taking our entry at this particular level, and let's see how the market runs, right? And the market plays around a bit, but overall we can see we're in profits. And the moment the market started shooting towards the upside, we then moved stop loss above our entry. This yellow line here works for a stop loss above entry. Move stop loss above entry, protecting our profits. This is when I'm talking about maximizing your possible wins. I'm happy with the progress we make so far, and I want to have these trades protected. So on a daily time frame, we showed you guys, we always analyze to see the overall market. So on a daily time frame, we can see that we already have a potential high over here. We have potential highs over here looking at this bullish trend. The market can have a possibility of playing around until it reaches those possible highs. So that is how we're able to swing this position over here. Moving stop loss above entry, then from here, I don't glue myself to the market. I step away and I start looking at other things, and I want to come back later and see how the market played out, right? And overall, the market played around a lot. That's what the market does, plays around, plays around, plays around. And obviously, most of the trades are still protected, and I'm still seeing that we're still in a bullish trend. So we're analyzing again, and we see that the market is still in a bullish trend. Let me show you guys how we look for another entry. You can see over here, the market continued playing around. Mind you, this trade is still running. As you guys can see, we still have the trade running. So now we're looking for another opportunity. As long as, for example, as long as we're not able to break this structure here, of which we had a reverse out, we're still hoping for the market to continue. So the market continues up and breaks above the structure, give us a retest, and it comes back, gives me another retest over here. So this confirms for me that if I'm looking for another entry, I need to first highlight my high, and I want to see the market breaking that high, give me a retest in order for me to look for a particular entry, right? I'm gonna wait for the market to create a high, and once it creates a high, I want to see the market invalidates that high and give me a retest above entry. This strategy works, guys. The strategy that I'm showing you guys works 100%, mainly because you're going to be profitable on a long-term basis. Let's say you apply the strategy here. You can see the market was breaking above the structure and you want to take an entry at this level. You want to wait for the third or the fourth candlestick. If the third or fourth candlesticks closes below this structure, you do not take that trade. Right over here, the market came back again and gave us 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks closing above this particular retest. Then we know the market is going for overall buys. Now let's see what happens in the future as well. The market plays around, plays around, plays around. We see that we are above our structure, right? We're still above this solid structure here. You can see that the market has played around a lot. It gave us a lot of possible retest above the structure. So once the market comes back to this area, we took our buy. 1, 2, 3, we took our entry in the market, confirming that we are still above the structure. And once the market breaks below this structure, our buy will be invalidated. So I have my stop loss close, and this is me adding into my profits. Like I told you guys, you don't want to add to losing trades. If this trade was a losing trade, I wouldn't want to enter more trades that are sells. For example, if I took a sell entry, I took a loss, I don't want to take another sell on this particular trade because I'm in a losing concept. But if I'm taking my buys are in profit, I'll be able to add on my winning trades. So that is how I'm maximizing my profits. So I'm able to look for the second position, whereby over here the market gave us a retest, and it came back, gave me a double bottom. Upon confirmation, I'm able to take my second entry, right? You know what, guys, we still have our 10 line, and that helps us know that we have a possible exit position. So the market plays around as well, continues playing around, continues playing around, continues playing around, and you can see that we have now eventually hit a level whereby we can protect our trades as well. We can move stop loss above entry and let the market run, right? The market is running and it's able to hit the high, and it plays around like so. And as you guys can see, the trades are protected, but we're looking to maximize our profits. And this is the current market price, right? The current market price is here. So the possibility is, if the market is able to break this structure, give us a retest, we can look for another possible bullish momentum, right? But we've already hit the high over here of this bullish trend. So once we hit the high, we close some of our trades as well to protect our running profits and grow our account. But overall, guys, this is the strategy that we use. This is the approach that we recommend in order for you to be profitable. If you guys found this video useful, let me know in the comment section so we can create more videos like this for you guys in the future. And we're also going to be doing another challenge whereby we're growing a small account. But in order for you to become a part of it, make sure to click the link in the description and join our Telegram group, whereby we give you guys free signals, we give you guys which entries to look at and how to eventually become a profitable trader. Let us know what you guys have learned in this video, and if you found this video useful. If it's good, your mentor, signing out.